Hi, I'm Babblefish5. Welcome to another episode of the Hungry Hammock Hanger. Today, we're going to make something that every backpacker should have in their backpacking pantry. I'm talking about bean dip. Yeah, bean dip! Okay, I understand that doesn't sound glamorous, and some of you are probably thinking, why do I need to make bean dip when I can go to the store and buy a can of this? Well, our bean dip's going to have one thing in it that these guys don't. Flavor. The shopping list for today is two 15-ounce cans of pinto beans, drained and rinsed, 1/2 of a cup of either mild, medium, or hot salsa, a 4-ounce can of green chilies, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Put all of your ingredients into a blender or a food processor and blend thoroughly until everything is very thick and creamy. This is your base recipe. The chilies you put in don't really add any heat to the recipe. It just adds a pepper flavor. You adjust your heat by getting either a milder salsa or a hotter salsa. And if the hotter salsas don't do it for you, you can also add a few extra things in for flavor. A pinch of cayenne pepper's great, a jalapeno pepper's great, or my favorite, chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Yes, sir. That'll get your mojo working. Put your bean dip on a fruit roll tray if you're using a dehydrator, or on a parchment-lined cookie sheet if you're using your oven to dehydrate. Make sure you get the bean dip all nice and level. Dehydrate at 140 degrees for 6 to 8 hours. Your finished bean dip will have a cracker-like consistency and crumble easily. This recipe makes 4 hearty servings. Rehydrating is easy. All you really need to do is take a little cold water, pour some in, and mix this together. Keep adding water very slowly until you get to the consistency that you want. It's better to have too little water and have to add water in than it is to get too much. Give your bean dip about 5 or 10 minutes to sit and rehydrate really well. This is an easy recipe to make, and it's really easy to rehydrate. No boiling water needed. This bean dip can go on a lot of things. Various crackers, bagel chips, tortillas, and my favorite, Fritos. Oh yeah. Still not convinced about all the stuff you can use this for? Okay, let's try another thing with this. Arrange some tortillas on a paper towel or a plate. Put a dollop of bean dip on each of your tortillas and sprinkle with cheese. Nachos. Nachos good. You want more? Okay. I did a previous video on how to make trail burritos. If you watch that video, replace the refried beans with the bean dip. That will take your burritos to heights that are bordering on unnatural. Another thing that you can do is add a little white rice to your bean dip, put boiling water over it, and let it sit in a cozy for a while, and now you have a hot bean and rice meal. So, as you can see, the bean dip actually gives you a buffet on the trail, and it's a great addition to anybody's backpacking pantry. Well, that does it for another episode. If you like this episode, please give me a positive rating. You can find this recipe as well as others on the Hungry Hammock Hanger website, and you can follow this show at all the usual places in Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the trail. Nachos. B5 like nachos.